pictures of him with his son.
Only thing I see is
So,
her and Wilson with the son and the
right.
daughter. I don't
So,
see.
I don't know, but hey, thank God it's not true,
Right.
okay? Because then it would be a problem. It's cool. He's a great stepdad. He has a daughter and no son. So if she
Right.
wants to give him a son, that can be Russell Wilson Jr.
Right.
It's cool because she didn't say it. So no need for us. She's so pretty and
She
so
is pretty.
special sometimes. But,
I never seen him without his glasses on.
a lot of times when people wear glasses, it's something
They
going on with
hide.
their eyes or maybe the lights bother their eyes. I'm going to start wearing glasses around here. Yeah. He wear glasses sometimes during his shows. I've seen him a few times here and there.
No.
Okay. So, like I said, Media Takeout talked to a family member. She said they're doing a lot better
Right.
with co-parenting, which brings us to
The topic.
the main topic. Okay. So, when we say single parent,
What's your
I'm
definition
not.
of it?
See, and that's the thing. Some people, I was you knew I was going right.
What's your
People
definition?
have different definitions of it, and I just need people to understand because you're not in a relationship doesn't make you a single parent.
Right.
Okay, the father could still be doing everything he's supposed to do, and you walking around talking about you're a single parent. No, ma'am, you're just not in a relationship.
Right. Right.
Okay, if you're not, the guy you were with after him broke up with you, or you broke up with him,
Right.
You're single, but you're not a single parent.
Parent. Right.
Okay, so it depends on people's definition of single parent. Because I feel like single parent is the father or the mother
Is
are not involved,
not involved.
and you're doing it all by yourself.
Exactly.
So I won't say that I'm a single parent. Although sometimes I feel like I am a single parent, I'm not a single parent.
Well,
you
I
know.
fit that definition.
So,
Single parent.
so you agree with that?
I'm a single parent with no help with either.
Oh,
None.
I was getting ready to do the country white.
No, don't. Yes,
None.
my baby. Well, not my baby. Well, he's still my baby. My oldest turned 24 yesterday. My middle son turned 20 the other day. St. Patrick's
Right, I
Day.
remember.
And my youngest baby turned 18 on January the 1st. I can count on my hands what they did for my children.
All of them.
It's only two, but I have three sons, yes.
No, that's what I'm saying. No help with all of them. That's what I'm.
The one
Jesus.
person on my oldest son's side, and I hope she's still watching, because I appreciate you. I love you, sis. His aunt and his grandmother. Anything I need, they will give it to me.
Oh my gosh.
And the other baby father, that's another situation on its own. So
Well, I'm not talking about
Single.
fathers. My daughter happens to be in the building, and she's 14. I will never. I will not.
that's good. That's what
I can't do it. But y'all offline, y'all listen. When we no longer live, we can talk. Okay.
What
But
you
she never-
say? Listen, Linda, listen.
Listen. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yes.
But I just, people need to understand that whole difference. And then the co-parenting. Sometimes people make the co-parenting hard because I'm trying to tell you in the nicest way without really saying anything
Right.
bad about the guy.
Right.
He makes co-parenting so hard.
I wish I had a co-parent.
It's so hard. That's all I can say.
I wish
She
I
wanted to come, y'all. I was trying to leave her home so I could
get into it.
really get into it because I was going to get into it. But
It
she
can't
wanted
be
to come
seasoned.
and I can't tell her no.
Right.
I have a problem telling do you have a problem telling your sons no?
All depends on what it is.
Well, one of my kids, I can say it so easily flows off.
No.
No. But
Not her.
yeah, not in this case. However, you guys, in 2018, you ready? 19.65 million children in the United States lived with one parent. Approximately 16.4 million of them with their mother only.
I can believe
That
it. I can believe it.
sounds about right. Isn't that sad though? I think we all, well, I'm not going to say we all. I always had the dream of the have all my children with one person.
Mm-hmm.
We have that life that my parents had. Like all of their kids, it's them.
Right.
My parents and their kids.
Right.
I wanted that. Like even now, they're still together. I wanted that.
That's what's up.
It just didn't work that way. You know, some people priorities was, you know, jacked up, you know. Oh, I want to ride a motorcycle now, so I can't be a husband. I'm sorry. So
Did you just go off on a tangent?
Oh, let me not go there. Oh, sorry, sorry y'all. Country Wayne is like just hilarious today. Anyway, let's get back to the seriousness, y'all. So look, it says, because this way it kind of, you know, gets to us. Nearly 2/3 were born to mothers under the age of 30. About 4 out of 10 children were born to unwed mothers. Ready? Today, 1 in 4 children under the age of 18.
Wow. Well,
hey, we fell in that trap.
24
We
years
were
ago.
teenage parents, so
right.
you know, we fell into that trap. Oh my! I mean that bracket right there. We messed up, but we did awesome jobs. So,
yes.
you know, we might have started out early, but look, our children. She just had 4 more years to go. She just turned 14. Praise the Lord. But
I have a couple more.
3 of them are grown. Okay, so I don't have to worry about this so much. But that's not true, because we still worry about them as they get
Right, we're not
grown.
gonna never not worry about them. They are flesh and blood. But just
It is.
let the reins go a little bit.
I don't know. However, you guys, co-parenting. Oh no, we can't have that. Co-parenting. We're gonna be taking calls on this because some people situations are definitely different from ours. Some people, if you have it good, we don't want to hear about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. You have it good. We want to hear from the people who's
That's
going
struggling.
through it, like
Need
going
some
through
help
it.
with it.
That makes me nervous. What is going on?
I don't know.
Okay,
Wash
so
machine, I guess.
co-parent dues. Listen, this is very important, you guys. Listen, co-parenting dues. Commit to making co-parenting a open dialogue with your ex. Arrange. listen. You can arrange through email, texting, voicemails, letters, or face-to-face conversation.
Emails and letters.
Listen, we text because my mouth. Listen, don't play with me. Don't promise my baby nothing and don't do it.
Exactly, I hate it.
Because I'm going to cuss you out.
And not with my boys, with me. That's why, off a little tangent, I don't trust people that well. Don't tell me you're going to do something and don't do it.
See,
you only got once to do that to me and I'm done with you.
See, and I don't.
I'm done.
I don't like it. I really don't. So that's a do, you guys. Make sure you have an open dialogue. The arguing and stuff is, no, don't do it. One thing that I did see, I think is really important. Rules should be consistent and agreed upon at both households. Right. So if I say no school, no outside, but then she's with you, she don't go to school and you let her go outside,
right?
Then we're not working together.
And then she gonna want to go over daddy house all the time. When the wife, she want to go over daddy house.
Oh gosh. Yes. Somebody. Because I saw you was swelling up. He was like, yeah, I want to say.
Let's go and say something.
Diamond Kate wants to weigh in on a situation.
Yeah, I mean, because I couldn't just, it's very hard for me to sit idly by and listen to what I call a man bashing session.
It's not a man bashing.
Without putting in a viable counterpoint to the one-sided presentation that is taking place.
Tony said, get to your point.
Okay. When you say that a punishment has been set by you, and you send the child off to the other parent. I hear what you're saying.
Oh, we didn't state that.
That is something like you said no outside, less in school. That's
We said rules.
same thing. Okay, whatever the rule is.
Okay.
Now, does that work the other way? So if we have a child and you said you sent her over with a rule, no outside, less in school, whatever the rule is, boom. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now she comes over. Now, if I don't agree with the rule, or I don't agree with the implementation of the rule, and then she comes to my house, you're expecting me, I'm assuming what you said, to go by the rule that you have at your house. Now, circumstances could be different. We could live in different neighborhoods, whereas though outside in your neighborhood might not be where we want her to be outside at. Outside my neighborhood might be different. Does that mean that it's the same thing? Or what if she got punished for something and I don't agree that she should have got punished for it? But at my house, it's supposed to be the same. And does it work the same way if I say, look, I said I don't want her to do blah, 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 blah. Are you going to say, well, your father said this? Or are you going to say, you don't agree with it, it's my house, we're going to do this?
But she did say before she started that y'all sat down with the rules. So they can go both ways.
See, that's why you were.
No.
Excuse me, you guys, in the nicest way. He was half-ass listening.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I wasn't listening. But what I'm saying is, I think that the co-parent, what makes it, and I participated in parenting exercises for some time.
Okay.
I like how he said that.
And I had we had these same type of discussions. So I'm not speaking, even though I don't have any biological children, I'm not speaking this from a standpoint of I don't have no experience with this or no conversation. So I understand what you're saying, and a lot of the stuff you're talking about, I know. I've heard you talk about it and I've seen it. But I think that like people give Future a bad rap because of whatever we know, what we perceive, and that kind of stuff. But I'm just saying that the man's perspective doesn't hardly ever get talked about. We praise Russell Wilson, we dog out Future, we praise Sierra, but we don't really know everything. We don't really know everything.
Well, wait a minute. Let's go here real quick. We can praise Russell Wilson because you put up a picture of him taking the child to the Children's Choice Awards, right?
Nickelodeon?
Yes. Is that not Kids' Choice Awards?
Okay, whatever it is. Yes, it's very nice.
Okay, so he took him there. Guess what? Do you see a picture with Future taking him to the circus, to the basketball court, to the awards, to the baseball field?
Let me say this, I told you this. I like Russell Wilson, okay? I like Future more. And let me say this. I personally think that Russell Wilson we see these pictures because he wants us to see these pictures.
That's not true.
Future don't have to take a picture and show us the picture. We don't have to know.
You just told me yourself he had pictures.
I'm sure that he does.
I'm sure that listen to me. Listen.
My point is, do you feel like Jay-Z gives and Beyonce gives money? We don't always know when they do it.
That's different.
So no, here's what I'm saying. They don't do it for the accolades. So does Future
are you suggesting that
Russell Wilson is yes? Russell Wilson is trying to be like, hey, first he's rubbing it in his face. The pictures is rubbing it in his face.
Why he has a good relationship with the man's son? You're an absentee parent.
This is for Future. This is nanny, I got your girl and I got your son. That's what this is. Why you gotta why he got to document every damn thing? We're here in the football field. We got pictures of Lil Future at the football field.
Somebody cut Diamond K's mic.
We got pictures all the time. He's fronting. Damn it, he's fronting.
No, but listen.
And he's not that nice no more in the football field. That's because God don't like ugly.
Diamond K, cut real fast.
That's why his spirals don't be nice.
I'm ready to talk about my own situation. Okay, I have hella pictures.
All right.
Video. Of my daughter. People be thinking that my girl's the only ones. But I have everything of my daughter. I bet you there's nothing her father can post. Because he's not there.
But your situation is true. And I've seen it. But that don't make this Russell Wilson Sierra situation your situation. Your situation is I
got one for you. But wait a minute. My nephew. Okay, let's go there.
But every situation ain't that.
Hold on, though. My nephew's son. That's what I call him.
Nephew's son.
He was always, my nephew's son. He's my nephew, but he's my son. He was always with me and my children all the time. People used to think that my son and my nephew was twins because I had them so much. They're 11 months apart.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I always had pictures with him. I always had videos with him and my children. However, he has a mother and a father.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that they not in the picture. It just means I'm the one that want to take the pictures, take the video, and post it.
So
That's not
not
the
the
rubbing in
same.
nobody's
I'm trying to
face.
figure it out.
I don't know how deep I don't know how
What?
deep you want to go into this, but
What he trying to say?
what I'm trying can we use this as an example? You want to use an example?
Go ahead.
Okay. If I was to play Russell Wilson, right?
No.
And every little thing I gotta be like, me and Nira and I, boom, boom, boom. We getting ice cream. Rita's what? I mean, it would be like, okay. The father would be like, okay, like goddamn, okay. You know what
You
I
don't
mean?
be like, yeah, I'm glad somebody doing it because I ain't doing it. I don't know what you talking about.
Maybe. So what you trying to act like is there's no possibility in no situation you could ever
I don't
heard
think
of
that's the case
where a
with them.
guy would. Okay, so it can happen, but you just
It
don't
can
think it's
happen,
happening.
but I
here.
don't think it's the
I don't
case
think
with
it's
them.
with Russell.
I think all of that is
Because
genuine.
what? Because Russell is what?
A sports.
So
From
y'all
what-
believe?
from
so
what
y'all
I
believe,
see-
y'all believe the abstinence. Y'all believe. So y'all just believe this nigga about all this. Y'all just
I
believe
do.
this is a genuine good guy.
I'm surprised y'all like the same complexion. I'm surprised you going against the light skin dude.
He not team light skin today.
Like,
You know, I am, but I'm just saying. I think that there's
I
a
really
way
think
that it
that
can be
he's
done.
genuine
I've
with
seen
it.
people do it. If we talk about co-parenting, that means not poking the bear.
Tony, shut up.
That means not poking the bear.
He said you agree with him. I said,
And
Tony,
I
shut up.
I think that in order for us to co-parenting means Future and whoever he dealing with got to be involved, and that means Sierra and Russell Wilson got to be involved, and we all get along.
Wait a minute. Back up. See, because he's taking us on another route because we was on do's and don'ts. But
Okay.
you just said something that I thought was very cute.
Co-parenting.
I thought it was cute. I'm not co-parenting with the chick you dealing with for the month. Okay?
The flavor-
I'm
the
not
flavor of the
dealing with it.
month.
I'm not
Right.
dealing with it. I'm not dealing
I
with
was
the.
getting ready to say something
Yeah, I'm
about
not
that, too.
co-parenting with the chick that's just.
So let me get this
gonna be-
straight.
Excuse me.
You gotta pick
Excuse me.
who
Excuse me.
my partner is.
Absolutely not.
No, I'm not picking your
Absolutely
partner.
not. But what I'm saying is
That's
this.
between you and her.
What I'm saying is this. Just like I've said to my child and to that guy. My child don't have to meet every person that you're dealing with.
Absolutely
So I'm not going to be in agreements and have to sit down. We're going to sit down to the table. No, if it's not a spouse, we're not sitting to no table. Miss, no, you don't matter in this situation.
And then on.
And it would be the same thing if it was a man of mine. I'm not married to you. We're not engaged to get married. You don't have to sit in on a conversation with me and my child's father. Absolutely not.
And then when
Yeah,
the
I mean
strife
that.
came in,
I
yeah,
wasn't. I guess I didn't mean it like
You
that.
did. You said whoever Future's dealing with, you
the
know he's
flavor
not
of the
married.
month. Right.
She
Yeah.
said the flavor of the month. I like that one better.
Yeah, I mean, I get you on that part, but at the same token, here's my biggest issue. If we have a child together, okay, you know that I love my child. I know you love your child. At a certain point, trust has to come into the fact that I have to trust that when my child is with you, that you are going to protect my child,
I was about to say,
and
the
vice
whole
versa.
time.
I don't get to pick your guy. You don't get to pick my girl. And if I say this is my girl, you trust my judgment like I trust yours.
Oh, people, listen, let me
Wait,
tell you
wait,
something.
wait.
You didn't heard about cases in Baltimore
Sure.
Yes.
where the girlfriend didn't beat the child up,
Yeah.
or the boy didn't beat the child up, the
Burns
boyfriend
them.
didn't rape the child.
Yeah.
No, I trust nobody.
No.
Ding.
It was right on point.
I mean, I'm just saying, you telling me I'm supposed to trust because you trust that person?
Trust
No.
but verify.
No.
Trust but verify. How are we going to co-parent if you don't trust what was going on there? How can we co-parent?
Listen, you know what? Let me tell you how the people be. They be so secretive. I understand that you're going to have your mate or whatever, but if I say I need to meet the person that my child going to be around, and you question me and say, for what? Then my child don't need to be around because that's
Right.
not going to work. If something was to happen, I can't say who she was with
Right.
because you didn't want me to meet this person.
Exactly.
I don't have a problem with meeting a person. If you telling me this is who you're going to be with, I want to meet this person that's going to be around my child. That's just flat out.
But the fuss and gripe about them two is that when it's Future's time, he's not with Future. He's with the grandmother and the great grandmother.
Oh, we gonna go there? That's
I'm
where you
just
wanna
saying.
go? Okay, so my client, Future.
Oh gosh, he over there being a client. Oh, let me see
my
what
client,
cousin said.
Future, his mother, the grandmother of the child do have the right to be around their kinfolk.
He do.
So I happen to be doing some shows.
What right is that?
What are you talking about? I want my mother and my grandmother can't see their
Mother.
they can't see their child, my child. What's going
But
on?
every time he has custody of him for the weekend, he's with them. Why?
Yeah, because I do shows on the weekend, ma'am.
Why?
Well, then you need to reschedule your shows. You need to spend time with
I can't
your child.
reschedule the shows. I gotta get it while it's hot.
Look at him. He making
Look.
excuses for the deadbeat.
Okay.
I work on the weekends.
So listen, let's get back to where we were. Okay.
Tuesday he's in school.
Excuse me. He gets out of school.
I'm
too.
off on Tuesdays, but
He gets out of school. He doesn't stay there all day. Listen. So listen,
trying.
no.
He trying.
Right, he's really trying.
Y'all
But
know
to
what
get
I'm
back
saying
to
is
where we
right.
were, if I say what you didn't understand was we said that rules should be consistent and agreed upon.
Before.
So if
I agree
I
with
say you can't go outside, or I take her phone, don't give it back to her. We're supposed to be on the same page. That's when they learn how to go against the parents.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
So that's where I was going.
that part. You're 100% right on that. I agree with that, and it's hard because just like you said earlier, I don't remember if you probably wasn't on air. You said it's hard for you to say no to her.
We just said that.
We was on air.
Yeah.
You said that. Say that one more time. It's hard for you to say no to her. Now, which that means is the implementation of punishment. It's hard for you to say no. It's hard for the father to say no too. So
That's, you're assuming this.
no, you said out your mouth.
It ain't hard for
It's
the
hard for me to say no. And
That
that
mic come on.
sure.
Turn that mic on. Let me ask her something.
Put the baby on the spot like that.
It's okay.
Yeah, you
So,
can talk. Nigga.
So since my daughter's in the building for this conversation, I'm just gonna ask her: have I ever told you no?
Yes.
Is it hard for your father to tell you no?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear about that because it's really not hard for him to say no. He say no like almost every time she asks him for something. It's
he
no.
breathes.
But I do tell her no. She want to go somewhere with her friends, and if I can't grill who I need to grill, what do I say?
No.
And then, wait a minute, she wanted to go to the carnival so bad, y'all. Oh, I want to go to the carnival. I'm going to go. I said no.
Security corner.
I told her no, you can't go. No. Then I said, you can't go. I don't know what was going on. Eventually, her sister said, I'll take her. She took her. She going to call me and say, Mommy, if I ask you, can I go somewhere else? Tell me no.
Something happened.
The police made all the children leave the carnival. Yes. See how that go? And she want me to tell her no.
Oh.
See?
Oh.
But I do give her way a lot. However, when she's punished too.
Right.
So when I take her phone, I know she wake up in the middle of the night just like I do. Reach for my phone.
Right.
Them nights when, look at her laughing. Them nights when I done took that phone, she probably wake up and look for it.
Right.
Nope.
Out of habit.
It's in my room and it don't even be charged but it's an iPhone. As soon as you hook it up, it's gonna charge and be on. So I let it die.
Right.
You will not get this phone today. No. That's your punishment, and I stick to it. So I expect it to stick. If ever she gets to go with her father, I would want it to stick. No, she can't have her phone. I'm just saying.
That's the punishment. That's the rules that we set. I wish
Do
I
you
had
do
that.
you agree with my rules? Do you like them? No.
No.
Okay, they can't hear you.
Yeah.
They can? Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure because she was like, no. But you don't get punished often, right?
No.
Okay. However, she did a monologue and she said I was going to beat her, y'all. Okay, so that's another story. So anyway, did I prove my point or no?
You didn't prove.
I did.
You did not prove my overall point. You proved an individual point within your household. But we're talking about the overarching issue of co-parenting on a whole. And what frequently happens is that you personalize these topics to your house.
No, I give my opinion.
But I'm
I can
saying
only
genuinely speaking, if you want to sit here and act like all mothers act like you, I would say that's probably not true. I would say that some mothers are difficult because they really still want to be with the guy, or for various reasons. And your situation is not that. But I'm saying there's some women who are purposefully making things difficult, using the child as a weapon to hurt the father,
I agree with
and
that.
then co-parenting and the and then dogging the father out to the kid. Like, these things exist.
Listen, I never said we didn't even get to that point.
Right.
Anywhere during the show.
Because how can I co-parent with you if you don't let me see the child? Yeah.
What is the reason that they're not letting you see the child?
Not you.
I don't know.
That's not, I'm saying
I don't know.
for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Whatever.
However, what I do here, because I'm going to be clear, because you say I like to tell everything to my household, and that's not what I do, because I state facts, and then I state my opinion. So only way I can state my opinion is from my experience. So when you state your opinion, it's from your experience.
Well, not all the time. I mean, what I perceive, because it's like what we perceive.
Been through, what you've been around is going to be whatever you were able to see or actively do. Right. That's the only way you can comment.
No, I don't think so. Because it's like we talk about situations, we talking about Russell Wilson and Sierra and Future. We have not been in that situation before. But we have experience. We can see a problem laid out, and with our wisdom, we can say, okay, this is ABC. We don't have to have been in a situation to be able to look at it and say, okay, this don't make sense, or this do make sense. We don't have to, because we have experience.
But then it lays back to your opinion on how something is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still underlying an opinion.
Yeah.
When I started talking about in 2018, it was 19.65. That's a fact. Okay? Right. So what you saying, you can't even tell me how many people willingly say, you're not going to your father's house. Sure. You're not going to your mother's house. Because it is some deadbeat mothers, we're not going to leave you guys out. Okay? Right. So it works both ways. It's really just your opinion once you get past all facts.
All facts, right.
So this was from a study where a family council person would put these do's and don'ts together. So that's where I'm pulling that from. Because if the child punished, I'm sorry, we skipping your weekend, sir. Because I already know how it's going to go. And how do I know? Because all my brothers have children. And if they came to me, don't tell me that your child is punished, because I'm going to let them do what they want to do at their own house. Because I'm the cool aunt. So I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. So if your child is punished, keep them home. And then I won't mess up your style. I'm just saying.
You could be the cool aunt, and then like, look.
No, if they get in trouble at my house, I'm gonna punish them at my house.
You can't have TV for half an hour. They let them watch the other half.
That was when they was little. I don't really have no little people.
See, I don't have no little people neither, so I don't know.
I don't have no little nieces and nephews.
Well, I do have a little one. Well, not me, but my nephew.
Oh Lord, I don't know, because I know when Pooh come over there and his mother say some dumb stuff like he got in trouble in school, I'd be like, okay.
How old is he?
What that got to do with anything going on over here?
How old is he?
What is he, 9, 8, 9? Like, listen, we going out. I'm going to try to snatch him up so he can go to Toy Smith basketball game. But I'm just saying,
this weekend, right?
It is on Saturday. And we in there. We on the floor. But, again, you guys, this goes back to why I was trying to refrain from even discussing her father while she was in the room. Commit to positive talk around the house. Make it a rule. Make it a rule to frown upon your children talking disrespectful about your ex, even though it may be music to your ears. It's never music to my ears. It's actually hurtful,
right,
to hear that how she feel because she feel like I'm not gonna ask him because he's just gonna say
Say
no.
no. Mhm.
Just to know that you
Already formed that opinion.
feel that way.
About that. Yep, another.
I want to be like, no, don't say that, but
When they
it's the truth. So what you want me to do? Tell her to lie?
when they do come to me with that, I just sit there and look at them and just be like, okay, I can't. I don't.
Listen,
My mother didn't down my father, so.
This is what I always say.
Down there for. They just want to learn on their own, and then when they learn, and come to me and talk to me about it.
I
then
should
I'm
ask
like,
her what I
okay.
always say. Is her mic still on? Okay, so when you want something and I tell you to ask him and you tell me he gonna say no, what do you say? What do I say? But it's my response. Exactly. I'm gonna find a way to get it. See, it ain't even a big deal. I'm just gonna get it.
Exactly.
That's just it. We not gonna do all that. Like,
right.
I'm not gonna fuss and cuss, go back and forth. I'm gonna make it happen.
Waste the energy.
I'm gonna make it happen. I'm one of them mothers. I will go out and drive Lyft if I need to get the money. You know, you heard me. Sorry.
Uber.
I ain't driving Uber right now. They play too much. We did have some comments, however. Matter of fact, what's the time? I don't think we need to take no commercial break. We've been running out of mouth so much. Can we say callers today, sir? Are we allowed?
Yeah, I mean, we got 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So if you want to call in with your comment, hey, Sean, hey. If you want to call in with your comment, please call 404-436-1277. When you call, you have to either turn down your computer or your other mobile device so that we don't hear it in the background because it'll be like an echo, a delay type thing going on. Again, the number is 404-436-1277. So Nakia says, yeah, you never talk bad about her dad, but she learned on her own. My mom says, nobody can speak for all parents. So I want to say that goes to you, sir. Tari says the rules should be determined and not contingent on the other person's feelings. Punishment is punishment. So, I don't know. So, while we're waiting to see if anyone wants to call in, some of the don'ts, okay, it says don't be a burden to your child. Emotionally charged issues about your ex should never be part of your parenting. You understand? Mm-hmm. Don't be mad with him and be like, huh, you look like your father. You know, I know a couple people like that. Listen, it's nothing they can do. Listen, for sure, I have two brothers who have children that look just like them. And I know if ever they grown now. They're adults now. However, I can imagine a mother saying, oh, you look just like your father. Go to your room. Right. I could imagine that. But anyway, never sabotage your child's relationship with your ex by trash talking. Did I trash talk today? I hope I didn't. Never use your child to gain information about things going on. Or, you know what? I used to say, I don't need to know what's going on over there when you come back over here. Did anybody hurt you? Okay, well, I don't need to hear it. Right. Because if it's not anything like that, I don't want to, Yeah, but I needed to know.
If somebody hurt you.
That, because, mama will go crazy. Anyway, don't expose children to conflict. What do they talk about? Research shows. I'm not doing that. They talking about research and shows. I don't listen. Get out of here.
Child in the middle of it.
I don't know what they talking about. Don't jump to conclusions or condemn your ex. So these are all don'ts. When you hear things from your children that make you bristle, take a deep breath and remain quiet. Absolutely not. I'm going to cut them off. Stop. Stop here. I don't want to talk about it. Okay? Don't be an unbalanced parent. Resist being the fun guy. Hey, you, Mr. Cool. Resist being the fun guy or the cool mom. Okay? When your children are with you. Doing so backfires. That's, I can say something to the absentee parent now. Doing so backfires once they return to your ex. So, you can't be the cool mom. I'm the cool aunt. I just said I was the cool aunt. Come over my house. If you punish, your punishment over until you go home. I'm just saying.
Making everybody suffer.
Listen, I know, because my brothers talk about it all the time. So I hear that my mother spoils my children. My mother sees my children all the time. Mm-hmm. So you should bring your children around. I don't know what else to say. Because I believe when she's punished and I be like, oh, you going to your grandmother's house? I believe she let her do whatever she wants to do. Don't you mind? I believe they let her do whatever she wants to do.
That's why she don't mind going over there.
Before you go, you said that you were going to define being a single parent.
Okay, I'll do that again. I was saying that as a single parent, it doesn't mean your relationship status. So when you say you're a single parent, that means that the absentee father or mother is not in the picture.
At all.
Or however. Perfect example, my brother, when his children were minors, he could say he was a single parent. Mm-hmm. His wife passed away, he was a single parent. Mm-hmm. However, another brother wouldn't be able to say that. One of my brothers wouldn't be able to say that because the child is living with the mother doesn't make you a single parent.
Right.
My oldest brother had custody of his son. You still wasn't a single parent. Right. Because the mother was still kind of there. Kind of there, but she's there.
Right.
So the only way you're a single parent is if there's no other parent in the picture.
And that was me. No other parent in the picture.
I can't say I was ever a single parent, unless I use somebody else.
So just to be clear, you're saying that if the custodial parent is getting any help, regardless of how sporadic, from the other parent, they are not a single parent.
They're co-parenting.
They're co-parenting. Exactly. Okay. So if the mother is living with her current person, but the father is not active, is she a single parent? If they're not married, if she's not married, she's not married to her boyfriend, but they live together, but the father is not in the child's life
at all.
At all.
Then she's a single parent.
She's a single parent
to
until she gets married to the guy, assuming that she gets married. Okay, that's interesting.
That man is just a stepfather. Right. However, the biological father is not in the picture.
Right.
That's what defines her. That's defined. Okay. In my opinion, okay, this is my definition, because some people may define it as something else. Well, now she has a husband. Oh, now the child has a parent. I don't look at it that way, because there would never be. Although these two men I can't stomach, it is what it is. That's their parents of my children. There's nothing I can do. It is what it is. There's no man that would ever be able to take their place. Exactly. That is their parent. Right. Whether I like them or not. Right. It is what it is. I wish I could have chose wisely, but I didn't. And it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So, yeah. Stepdad it is. Stepdad award of the year goes to
Russell Wilson.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I thought she was going to play the sound effect. Why? Come on. Oh, my gosh. It's not even football season. Like, what are you talking about?
Don't worry. He ain't getting there anyway.
You a hater. I thought y'all was the same complexion.
I like him, but I don't like everything he do.
He ain't did nothing but been a good man to that woman and taking care of her son the way his father should be taking care of him. That's all I see.
I didn't want to say nothing else, but since
Jesus.
every time I try to get out,
You get drawn back in.
Go ahead.
All right. Let me show you let me show you double standards of women.
Oh God.
Double standards of women and gay men.
Gay man.
Yeah, because these are the only people that support this foolishness. So, if let's say that Future, okay, for you, I'm gonna show y'all the double standard.
See, Tony called and you ain't answer phone.
Nothing went on. If Future had a girlfriend, wife, whatever, and Future had custody of baby Future, and Big Future's wife was all in the videos, all at the school recital, all in the lunchroom, all everywhere with Sierra's daughter. Y'all would not be sitting here giving her the praise that y'all give Russell Wilson.
Why not?
But because it's a man, and because Russell Wilson has pulled the wool over everybody's eyes, not me. He ain't fooled me. He fooled y'all and he fooled Pete Carroll, but he ain't fooled me. He ain't fooled me. He fooling y'all because of the pictures. Because this is a picture society. But if it wasn't for Instagram, if it was Twitter only, y'all wouldn't believe it. Y'all need to see pictures.
Because if Kevin had somebody,
We ain't talking about.
I'm talking about Kevin. If he had somebody on his side,
You be mad as
please,
a mug.
Please, and I gotta do hair. Please do them sew-ins for me, because they getting expensive. I'm not tripping. I don't know what you're talking about. If she ain't hurt my child, I could care less. Okay? I don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't have take pictures and post them. I don't care. I don't.
No, I'm saying take
She
the
got
picture.
a phone to call me and tell me what's going on. If she feel like she being mistreated, she can call me.
So let me get this. So I'm crazy. I'm crazy. What I'm saying about Russell Wilson, I'm crazy.
I didn't say you were crazy. I'm saying
Y'all
it
don't think he's
happens.
doing too much?
I don't think he's
No.
doing too much. I'm sorry.
And there's also
What other stepfather? Don't act like he the only stepfather. He's the only celebrity stepfather in the world. No, he's not. He's the only one that got to post all these damn pictures.
Man, but there's some regular men.
Regular guys don't do, but not to this
But wait a
extent.
minute. Wait a minute. Let me
But
lean.
celebrity
Excuse me.
doesn't.
Let me lean back real quick.
Pictures.
Tell me Walker don't take pictures with Tammy's daughter. Charlie, tell me he don't.
Right.
Tell me he just wasn't on
No,
the show,
overdue.
just taking her to the bookstore to buy
That's
books.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
He's been nothing but a father to her, and she still has
Well,
her father.
Walker is no
'Cause she still comes to
example. Walker
Baltimore
should
with her
not be
father.
your
Right.
example of what.
Why?
Nah,
Wait a minute. Okay, well,
give us a better person.
Okay,
than
well,
Walker.
come on now. T.I. Tell me T.I. is not
Oh, yes.
a father to Tiny's daughter, and don't stepfather. I don't even think that he ever used that word.
Don't use that for him. He say.
All right, I give you that one. I'll give you that
Was she
one.
25 now? 24?
I'll give you.
23?
I mean, they have a
like that.
family. See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Y'all make
When you
excuses.
use T.I. as a good example, but
People
T.I. looks at it like
family.
family. I don't see Russell Wilson with all these pictures with his actual child. I don't see that many pictures with Russell and his child. I see pictures with Russell and Future's child.
Oh my God.
T.I. treats all them kids, all the 12 of them,
Wait a minute,
however,
Tony.
15, how many people is in that family, 20, all them people like one big family. I will give him that. No difference. And I don't think that he's trying to rub something in the other parent's face. He treats all these kids like his. No problem with that one. That perfect. Lovely. Russell Wilson, on the other hand, I don't feel it as genuine. This seems like Sierra manipulating stuff.
He's
Yeah.
still on live.
My phone died.
Sorry about that.
Oh, hush up. But no, listen though.
You need a cord or?
No, I don't need a cord. Can you come around here and get that? Not that we need it, because people are saying that they're trying to call and they're not able to get on.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
Oh.
She's sitting right there. She was sitting right there. She saw it. You know, we was looking.
My mother said she called. It says unavailable.
She know the number. You want to call? We can call her. Let's call. What's her number?
You gotta go to Nera to get her number. Nera, write grandma number on here. No, I'm gonna put the charger over here, baby. Lord have mercy.
Yes,
Y'all, he gonna try.
Technical difficulties again.
This ain't technical difficulties. I knew it was dying. It was getting hot over here. Cause he over here trying.
Talking about some Sierra Wilson.
Right.
I said
Right.
Sierra.
Oh, that's her name? I guess that is her name. Sierra Wilson.
It is.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
That's cause I was live all that other time. I can go right here. I should have been hooked it up though.
No
I was
doubt.
just being extra.
Yeah, you were. You were.
No, but I mean we can still continue, the talk. But I don't think that I think he just have a problem with Russell Wilson because you don't have a problem with T.I., you don't have a problem with Walker, you don't have a problem with all these people who have stepchildren because they are stepchildren.
Genuine. Because
What you mean they're genuine? Just because they don't want to take pictures to me, because I wasn't always one who take pictures, but they are memories. They're memories, and I had to log back in to my old Facebook with my nickname to get pictures that I put on there before I even had saved them and backed them up to my computer. So they're memories. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't understand.
yeah, no. I know you don't. You're not going to understand it now. Maybe later.
What you?
Maybe y'all understand later. When Russell Wilson's true face shows, then y'all will see.
What's his true face?
Yes.
We'll see.
Hello?
Oh my goodness, Grandma, you have to turn your background down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was prepared to do that then. All right, well, don't worry. I'm not hearing everything anyway. But I heard somebody mention the fact that I let somebody do what they want to do.
But Ma, you do.
I'm supposed to. I am grandma. I'm supposed to spoil them rotten and send them home. Don't you know that by now?
Oh no.
Didn't your grandmother spoil you rotten and send you home?
I don't know, Ma. She used to make me sit on the front when I did stuff. Couldn't go nowhere.
Well, that's because I had to make it plain to her. But most of the time, she the one used to let you play with your Christmas stuff before Christmas.
Oh yeah, that is a fact.
Okay. I just wanted you to know that that's my job. My job is to make your child rotten and then send them home.
Okay, well, sorry. I'm just saying. But you did do it, so I mean, you act like I said something that wasn't true. I don't know what you mean.
Well, I just want to make it plain the reason why I did it.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Making it
ma'am.
plain.
Yes, ma'am. It's very plain.
All right, to be sure.
So
I love y'all, though.
I love you
Love you
too,
too.
Mama. I'm gonna call you when I leave.
All right, sweetheart. Y'all have a great night.
All right.
You too.
Bye bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
She up there dying laughing.
Yes. Oh my goodness, I don't know where Tony is. I don't know. But he said he was trying to call her. Yeah, it was a couple people that was saying they were trying to call and couldn't get through. It's like 4 people, but I don't know what that was about. You said what?
They probably call Russell home.
What's wrong with you? And you know what? You said something, and I want to let everyone know, okay? Diamond K's opinion is not that of S.W.A.P Radio. It is all Diamond K. Okay? All right. Because what gay people? You said gay people are the only people that agree with. I was lost.
No. What I meant is that women seem to be buying this Russell thing, and I just looped them in that category. Yeah, it's like
He really has an issue with Russell.
I don't have an issue with
You know
Russell.
what, I'm just
I have an
gonna
issue
go-
with what he doing.
I'm trying not to. Let me go here. I can't help it.
Y'all just don't see it. I don't
No,
know
because
why.
let me go here. Because you're a picture person. And I know before you've told me, you don't put your personal life on social media. However, had you become a Russell Wilson with children. That's how I'm gonna say it. With children. You're gonna tell me that you would not take a picture?
No, I would. And it's not a picture. It's just. It seems like I'm being petty, I guess, but
You are.
I'm not saying you shouldn't take pictures. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that these pictures are being used to manipulate public perception, and it's probably not Russell when I think about it. It's probably Sierra because
Paparazzi.
she's using the photos within her lawsuits. She uses the photos to warp the perception that Russell is all of this and Future is nothing, and she's using these photos because he's not a social media guy. When you're saying it's probably Sierra,
How you know he's not a social media guy?
because he don't be posting it. It be her. I'm so foolish. You're absolutely right. It's
are
not
foolish.
Russell. It's Sierra. She's the problem. Okay, so I take back what I said about Russell. It's Sierra.
No, it sounds like you're confused,
She's like,
so we don't wanna take anything you're
Take
saying.
the picture, boo. Take the picture. Yeah, we got him. We got this thing. We got this thing. I want to increase. You're right.
But
You're
it's
absolutely right.
Paparazzi
She don't even need an increase.
and other
you
people
don't.
taking pictures. So how you gonna sit there and say it's Sierra?
Okay.
Is it coming out of Sierra's phone?
If I'm saying if we seeing pictures of their family, no problem. But we're seeing pictures of Russell and Future son.
Okay.
It's not Russell, Future son, and whatever their young child is. It's not the daughter. It's not that. It's on the pictures that we see.
Would you like to be a co-parent
I've been a co-parent. I have.
in the past?
In the past, I've been a co-parent.
I
don't want to be a co-parent.
I think you should be interested in co-parent
I'd rather be I'd rather be a parent. I don't want to be. I'd rather be a parent than a co-parent.
What's a parent?
We live in the same place.
Oh, okay.
So it's harder to manipulate the parent. It's harder to manipulate the parent against a child when we in the same house.
That is not true.
It's harder than if y'all live on different households.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys say we want such and such, what your mother say? Then I can go. With, your mother said, "Oh hell no, you can't do it." I was gonna let you do it, but you said your mother already said no. But if we in a different household, it's harder to do.
That happens.
I tried as a child. It don't work.
Listen.
That happens.
Never. It worked for her and being in separate households.
Nothing is
And
infallible.
it definitely, I used to get away with it. In
I'm
the
saying
same household.
nothing is foolproof, but it's hard. I mean, I'm gonna say this, and y'all gonna say no. There's times it can. I mean, of course, there's times it can, but generally speaking, it's hard.
Check this girl on what, Ricky. I don't understand what he's saying.
What is he saying?
He said if Russell not a real man because a real man would have checked his girl on that.
I
On
agree
what?
with you.
On
I agree with
what?
you on that. On a whole bunch.
When you make that statement on what?
I'm saying,
all
but-
he doing is let's stop. Just think about it. It's no way in the world that Future is spending that much time with his child because Russell wouldn't be able to take that many pictures then. If you saying he keep taking
they live
pictures,
together. I mean, I'm
if
sure that he lives in the
live together,
household.
nothing. On those weekends when you're supposed to have your child, then you would have your child. If it's your weekend and Russell taking a picture with your child, then there's a problem.
No, but I mean, to his name is Ricky. You said to Ricky's point, and
You don't know his point because he don't know what he's talking about. What are you gonna check him on?
I'm saying, but let me say this. I mean, he brought it. He makes me think about another thing. You mentioned Tammy, who I didn't even know Tammy had a child with somebody else. It makes sense. I didn't realize that. Okay. Other people have the same scenario, and we don't know everything that's going on. Sierra's the only family that we know all of this stuff because it's not genuine. Like other people have kids and you break up with the mother and you move on and it's regular. Like you with the family is regular. With her, it's always some extra stuff. The whole Russell Sierra Future thing. This the only relationship in the whole quote unquote celebrity relationship that's like this. But everybody else has that
That's
situation.
like what?
Whereas though they painting this picture like, okay, it's other people that may not be in the kid's life as well, But it's not publicized like that because the mothers, for whatever reason, ain't doing the Sierra thing.
What is Sierra doing? Because
This goes back to when he was talking about checking her.
You said that it was him.
No,
and
I'm saying she did other things. I'm specifically about that. I was zooming that in on him, but he's making the bigger issue is that Sierra was doing a lot, and people think that she should have been checked from doing these things, from her public disparaging of him, the photos, all of that stuff goes together. I zoomed in on Russell because he's the man and he should be in control. And I'm assuming that he's in control, but he's not in control. Sierra's in control. Russell's not. So what Ricky's saying, and he ain't the only person that said that.
I'm not married.
Russell can't check Sierra because Sierra runs the household.
Can't no man listen. She may feel just like me because can't no man check me. Period.
She probably does.
Bottom line is this: whatever is going on with her and
what do you call
Future
checking?
is their business.
What you call checking?
Listen to what I'm saying. What's going on with Future and Sierra is their business. He shouldn't be crossing no line saying, you don't do this and he can't. But
she's using him and she's using him in the fight.
In what fight?
She's using. And
saying he's a better father to him. He plays catch with him and you don't. I'm just asking.
Yeah, she's doing that. It's not right.
And just like I said,
if it's happening,
a couple of minutes ago, when Future is over with Future, he's not there. He's with the
not every time. But I'm saying why? And why do we even know this alleged thing? Because Sierra put it out there. My point.
How you say Sierra put it out there?
Future didn't say it.
Listen, they went to court. He could. You don't know who
Sierra
leaks stuff.
Listen,
it
wasn't Future.
Who leaked stuff. I even seen where they saying that R. Kelly the one that gave the okay for the surviving R. Kelly. I don't know.
I thought you were saying R. Kelly did the something with Russell.
You know what? No, but he might have peed on Future. Listen,
baby Future or grown Future. Because if it was baby Future, we getting his ass locked up for real. Fans ain't bailing.
See, that's the light skin in him talking right now, y'all. We not doing that. But no, I'm just saying, like, when they go to court, it's probably other people in there. I've been to child support court and hearings and things, and it's people I don't know in there that hear what goes on, and then boom.
Yeah.
Right, stuff being said.
It's out in the blogs.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to say that Sierra is releasing that stuff. I can't say that. However.
Allegedly.
Right. However, it is
always
said that they are
who
better.
benefits. Who benefits? When something comes out, you look at who benefits from the information.
So how do you suggest they better co-parent? Because at this point, Future said that their co-parenting is a lot better.
He's smart. He's smart. And
how you know he's smart?
I mean, that's the only smart thing he can say at this point.
His publicist.
They need to stop. He probably don't even have one. They need to stop.
Yes, he do.
They need to stop keeping it in public. That's the main thing. What, like you brought up a great point. It's between them two, and we know too much information about it first. So we need to get, and as the child gets older, this is probably going to get better because the child's going to be older. The child is younger. As he gets older, I think that this kind of stuff is going to probably be minimized, and then get to the point where they're not publicly feuding no more. And then the child's going to pick Future.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, unless he has football aspirations, then he'll stay with his father. His stepfather. But if
it sounds about
if he has sports aspirations, then he's gonna.
So he's gonna stay with him. Stay with his.
It depends on what he's into.
If he wants to play, why? That doesn't make sense to me.
If he's into music and wants to be a musician, Russell Wilson is not gonna be able to help.
He has his mother.
See,
and Russell.
You're right. She can help.
I have to be. I mean,
I agree with that. She can help.
He just like zooming in on one thing, and I'm just saying like this. Even in my eyes, I feel like T.I.'s baby mothers are deadbeats as well. Well, I'm not gonna say deadbeat, absentees, because they always on the show with T.I. They always at the house with T.I. I haven't seen them with their mothers, the older children, the children that are not tinies. So, I mean...
That's like, what, 3, 4?
It's the same thing.
3?
It's 3 of them. Mm-hmm. Is it not the same thing?
It's probably not because... It's probably not because... Let's think if... Let's look at... Let's say it was me and you. And and our extended family, your son's fathers wouldn't be on the show. You know what I'm saying? So like, we decide what happened on our show and who we show on our show.
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm saying so they decide, and I'm sure Tiny like
that the children gonna live with us so they can be on the show.
No, we're gonna we not showing their mothers. We show the cameras are here when we decide when they here. So they could just be here for this and then they be gone. Like we don't know. We only see what they letting us see. So that's just
But they was going to school and everything from there.
From their house.
Yeah, I'm sure. But here's the thing. Where the kids will rather live is probably with, it's probably more comfortable there than with their mothers. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a better. They probably got a bigger room. They got a bigger room. But that doesn't mean they don't spend time with their mother. That don't mean they don't spend time with their mother. It just means that their time with mother is not shown on our show.
Okay. So with that being said, I still say the same thing I said.
Which is what?
He says
they're deadbeat mothers.
Listen, it's deadbeat mothers and it's deadbeat fathers. That's flat out across the board. I can't say how many of them it is. I know deadbeat mothers and I know deadbeat fathers.
Yeah, me too.
That's just flat out. It's nothing. I mean, I'm not one of them. So
what you define as deadbeat? Because you've called Future deadbeat more than once in this conversation.
Yeah, because
what defines deadbeat?
Let me tell you something.
Sporadically.
Time is more valuable than money to me.
Not giving their time.
Period. So if a guy gives no child support but 100% of time, quote unquote, he's not a deadbeat.
I wouldn't say I feel like
because I tell my sons that all the time.
Material
stuff fades away, but you always have time, memories.
Now I didn't stop no child support case.
So let me get this straight. I want to make sure. I hear women say that, and I'm gonna push back on that a little bit. So you're defining the deadbeat as not spending what you call time. The money is not a maker of the deadbeat. So a person can be up on his child support, not in arrears, completely current, and paying a decent amount of child support and still be a deadbeat. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly how I feel.
Okay.
Quality time is time.
Okay, now it's only the quality time is only what you as the mother deem as quality time. So the father, the definition of deadbeat is strictly based on what you as the mother think it is. The quality time I'm talking about.
Let's be clear. If you read your child support order, it clearly says within your child support order reasonable visitation.
So let's just say
right?
let's say my visitation is every other weekend.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's just say this every other weekend.
She
all
said
right?
Thank you.
So every other weekend I have my child, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, bring them back Sunday evening. Mm-hmm. I pay child support. Mm-hmm. I pay the child support. Mm-hmm. It's current. Mm-hmm. No late nothing. And I get the child every other weekend. Can I still be a deadbeat under those conditions?
No. Because you're spending time.
The time is included in money. Some dudes think because they spend money or because I come through with some fresh pair of tennis shoes or some clothes and then I'm gone, I'm father of the year. No.
Now, I hear what you're saying, but I think I've seen women who the child support is paid. The time they spend that time with the child, which is from the what we just specified 6 days a month, essentially. Mm-hmm. That's every other weekend, and they still call him a deadbeat.
That's because she still got feelings for this man. And
she still
wants to be with them. No.
She still want him, and he didn't moved on. That's the only way that could still happen.
Right.
I'm glad y'all said that because I agree with that. I agree that is the reason. That
She's
they
still
say that
bitter because they're not together.
But that doesn't make that man a deadbeat.
No.
Now we come a full circle. Do y'all think that Future spends 6 days a month with his kid?
No.
Y'all don't think he spends 6?
No. Okay. Allegedly, he's with the grandmother and the great grandmother.
Get him right, Toy. Get him right. Okay. Anyway, y'all, we can go forever on this topic, you guys. I don't know why the phone lines or acting up.
Acting, right.
I don't know. That's not a question for me. That's a
They work
question
fine
for the
when we. They
technology
work fine when we.
gods.
They work fine when we call Mama Pebbles.
Mama who?
Pebbles.
Mama Pebbles.
Mama Pebbles.
Was a joke.
No.
Tough crowd.
Don't play. Yeah.
Mama Cookie. My bad.
You know what? So you listen, you guys. We can, like I said, we can go on forever and ever about co-parenting. Y'all need to understand single parenting because some of y'all are not single parents. However,
From what you saying, most is not.
some of them not even parenting. They just have the children and accepting the child support. But you know, I'm not even gonna go there. So I'm just gonna thank everyone for tuning in. Okay, we've been here. We've been talking. It's been interesting, but guess what? We can keep this conversation going after we log off. Don't forget to like and comment under here. Yes, I'm sorry. Like, comment, and share under here. You can also follow me on Instagram at Monica WLS and the number 2. Women love sports too, you guys. Monica WLS and the number 2. The radio show is the S.W.A.P Radio Show on Instagram. Facebook, you like us at S.W.A.P Radio Show. S.W.A.P Radio, one of those. Check us out. Like it. Survivors with a Purpose, like it.
Latoya Johns Bay on Facebook and Bedroom Candy by Toya on Instagram. See you all later.
So wait a minute now.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute now. You know I always close out with the mental health awareness event.
Okay.
Put the save a date on your calendar. Lock it in your phone. Make sure you meet us. Matter of fact, don't meet us there, beat us there. Okay? 5011 Arbutus Avenue.
Langston Hughes.
No, I was trying to see what was going on over here. I'm sorry. The event will be held from 1:30 to 4:30. We will have Zumba, so make sure you're there as close to 1:30 as possible. We will have Zumba going on. So, if you want to participate, I'm definitely participating. Okay? So you just come on out. We're going to have therapists. You're going to get some knowledge on how to deal with, how to cope, where you can go to seek help if you need help. And I think anybody can benefit from someone to talk to. Right. Instead of loading it down on your friend, because then your friend going to need somebody to talk to. This is going to be a mess. So come on out to the event, get some good information. If you can't use it, maybe your friend can use it. So you come, bring a friend, tell that friend to bring a friend. Y'all come out and check us out. We're also doing a lip sync battle on April the 5th. Vanessa will be in the building next week to discuss this on next Sunday. So, as I always say, walk by faith, not by sight. Until next time, peace.